Hi Gemini, this is your September 25th or October 1st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Moon. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Star and the Sun. And we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo on the table. Well, Gemini, the very first card that came out is the King of Cups, right? A court card. I always like when court cards show up, right? So that's the person, okay? So it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. But this person strikes me as perhaps a bit shy, very romantic, okay? Very dreamy. But this person doesn't just build castles in the sky, they provide. But at the same time, like very romantic, very loving individual. Okay, that's how it strikes me. Most of you already know this person, all right? The Three of Pentacles right next to the King of Cups, that's how you already know them. The Three of Pentacles could be interpreted so many different ways. It is a card of collaboration, cooperation. For some of you, this is somebody you work with, or somebody you work in the same building with, somebody who works for another company, and your company works with them all the time. It could be somebody who is a friend, somebody who is in the same class, somebody who is in the same gym. You get the idea. The Three of Pentacles is when a bunch of people get together and do something together. All right? So for most of you, this is somebody you already know, unless you're starting something new this week. Perhaps you're joining a gym, or you're starting a new job, what have you. Right? The King of Cups themselves is clarified by the Moon. You know, the King of Cups could be a water sign, and the Moon could be a Pisces, right? If this person is a Pisces, it makes total sense. But at the same time, if we want to stay general, the Moon is a very emotional card. It really is. It's also a card of fear, right? So again, perhaps this person is very shy. They've been thinking about you. They've been harboring feelings about you. But perhaps prior to this week, they just were too shy to make a move, right? At the same time, it is a card of fear of rejection, right? But perhaps this week they're just not going to be able to hold back anymore, and they're going to make a move. Speaking of the move, the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles right there in the middle, that's it right there. And say you're into Oprah, or you really like particular type of music, or you like particular type of something. Their move will be associated with that, whatever it is that you like. So say you like Oprah, it could be tickets to Oprah. Say you like a particular band, it could be tickets to go see that band in concert, or something like that. I hope that makes sense, because that's how the Page of Pentacles feels. Or perhaps you're a foodie, and you guys talked about going to a particular cuisine, trying that out, or going to a particular restaurant. They could take you out to that restaurant. Something among those lines. That's how it feels. And what's interesting about the Page of Pentacles, that's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. All right? It's a golden opportunity, Ace. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. Right? So that's how they feel about you. That's what the Page of Pentacles is kind of hiding from you. That's what they really want with you, with that Ace of Pentacles. And with that Page of Pentacles, they will try to show you that they care about you, they care about what you like, and things like that. All right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, right? There's two people in the Two of Cups. Gemini. It is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye. In the potential outcome, we have all 3 major arcana cards: the Hierophant, the Star, and the Sun. Amazing, beautiful cards by themselves, and especially together. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. You're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Then we have the Star, could be an Aquarius. But the star is a wish come true card, something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. And the sun, right next to the deck, is the happiest card in the deck. Could be a Leo you're dealing with, but with the sun card, we always feel happy, on top of the world. We always feel loved, cherished, and all that good stuff. And you see how we have the moon on all the way to your left, clarifying the King of Cups, and we have the sun all the way to your right by the deck. So we're moving from the moon to the sun. And I've heard multiple people say that the moon and the sun is like yin and yang. Okay, so this is very important. So yeah, Gemini, like I said, for most of you, this is somebody who is already in your life. They're gonna invite you somewhere, I think. Something very special, very symbolic, based on what you like. And that's pretty much it. From that point on, it's a straightforward to the relationship and even commitment at some point in the future. All major arcana cards in the potential outcome. With cards like that, it's not really a potential, Gemini. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Fool. And we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a whole bunch of people. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands here, most likely a fire sign. There's Sagittarius. We also have the Queen of Cups, most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So it could be you and two other people, or perhaps this is just some of them. You're definitely either starting something with all of them, or you're going somewhere with all of them. Okay, the Page of Wands could be a children's event, right? The Page of Wands could be a child, but perhaps you're gonna leave your kids with your husbands or with your wives, and just do something with a group of friends or relatives. I don't know, because both the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. All right, and it could be going somewhere far, or it could be going somewhere close. Again, you could just go out for, I don't know, night of dancing. It could be a spa day, get those massages going, get those treatments going. Or you could just go somewhere far, like fly out to Vegas and, I don't know, do something there. Right, and it could be kind of like spontaneous, right? The Fool right next to the deck is a very spontaneous card, right? The Fool is a card of, yeah, let's just go, let's just do this, all right? So yeah, that's what I see here, Gemini. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Tower, clarified by the Nine of Swords. We have the Two of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Sun, clarified by the Star. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or any zodiac sign. This is one interesting reading, Gemini. Let me jump to the conclusion real quick. I do see you guys moving forward. I do see that. How it starts or what this person means to you now could be different to all of you. So we start with the Tower, clarified by the Nine of Swords. So that could be interpreted so many different ways. Gemini, so sit down, grab a popcorn. So here's how I see those two cards. Scenario number one. This is you and your ex breaking up at some point in the past, and it was just a major devastation for you, for them, for both of you, right? The Tower in this case could have been things falling apart. The Nine of Swords, clarifying it, is somebody who is really stressed out over this, somebody who can't sleep at night over this, all right? For others of you, it's possible that your ex just recently went through something major, something big. They could have broken up with somebody else, or something else could have happened. Some kind of an unfortunate event happened in this person's life, in your ex's life, right? And they're just not taking it very well. And perhaps you will come to their rescue, or they may reach out to you asking for help, asking for assistance, and you will. And that's what will get the show back on the road between you and this person. Okay, so that's two scenarios. Scenario number three. Okay, it doesn't have to be your ex. It could be somebody from your past, right? and they just recently went through something, right? And perhaps you found out, or they will ask for your help, and you will help them out. You will help them whatever situation they're in, and perhaps that's what brings the two of you together. All right. So those are the three scenarios I see. But the rest of the spread is just beautiful. It's amazing. It feels very new, by the way, right? We don't have any cards that would usually indicate somebody coming back from the past, but since this is an X spread, this is definitely somebody from your past. What that means, it doesn't have to be an X, it could just be somebody from your past. All right, and in one of the scenarios, in the third scenario, I said it could be somebody from your past, and you will come to their help. The rest of the spread is the two of you moving forward, for sure. You see how dark, how gloomy those two first cards are? The Tower and the Nine of Swords. The rest of the spread is just very colorful, right? Like very warm, very happy, even, okay? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, right? It's also a Leo you could be dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Star, clarifying, it could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is also a card of healing. So this is the two of you are either healing your situation, or like I said, perhaps your person who is coming back to you, they required some healing, and you will kind of help them go through the healing process. All right, the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups in the middle. Yeah, there's two people in the Two of Cups, right? And the Ace of Cups clarifying it is a card of, a new beginning, an expression of love, or a renewed expression of love. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck could be a Sagittarius union, but the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle or a restart of a cycle. I hope all of this makes sense, all right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Well, something is going to come to an abrupt ending, but it will be a reason for you to celebrate. Yes. And I immediately thought of this particular scenario. Perhaps you have a boss at work that everybody hates, and that boss is either going to quit or they're going to get fired. And you guys are going to go out and celebrate. I thought about this because it happened to me once. I was not the boss. But perhaps for some of you, you are ending a project. You're completing a project, but it's like way before the deadline. And you guys are going to be rewarded by your management. They're going to take you out. You're going to celebrate this. Perhaps either you or somebody on your team, they're gonna say, you know what, I'm quitting, I got the new job, and you guys are gonna go and throw like a goodbye party for this person, right? Something among those lines. Again, with the Ten of Swords, something comes to an end, but the rest of the spread is celebration. Okay, the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of celebration. The Eight of Pentacles, the next card over, is a card of work, business, and finances. The Nine of Cups right next to the deck, as a matter of fact, it's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So it is, whatever is coming to an end is good news. Definitely good news. For either you, for all of you who works there, or what have you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Gemini, this week. We have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What you're not expecting is this Queen of Pentacles contacting you, reaching out to you. This is somebody from your past, right? The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a soulmate connection, but it's also a card of somebody from the past. The Five of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of regret and grief. And I believe the Queen of Pentacles is the one who is doing the grieving and regretting. And here they come with that Page of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands. I'm not sure what the affiliation is between you and this person, what the nature of this connection is, but the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Wands, if it's like for some of you, they regret not doing something for you, or they regret not giving you something, okay? Or if they owe you money and they never paid you back, they regret that. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, this is them reaching out to you and giving you something, or sending you something, or compensating you for something, or paying you back. Yeah, or it could just be a gesture, right? If the two of you haven't spoken in a long time, they may send you something, or they may like do something for you to kind of reestablish this connection. You know, I hope this makes sense. The Eight of Wands, clarifying it, is a card of communication or a card of travel. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles is what they're gonna give you or give you back. And then you can decide what you want to do about this. Gemini. Alright, so yes, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.